Hey everyone, welcome to Life After Work. Solomon here. This is about my third or fourth attempt at getting the video out in the past couple of weeks. I did a video for St. Patrick's Day. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for me. Um, it was kind of a special attempt. I bought a new camera and it was a toy camera. I mean, well, not a toy camera. But it was kind of one of those things you don't take too seriously. It's a 360-degree camera. Now, when I took the video, put it on my computer in the editing program, it did absolutely everything it was supposed to do. But when I try to produce it, it just doesn't work. I don't know why, so I'm still trying to learn with it. But I was trying to save some of what was on that, and that's not working so far. So anyway, I'll be working on that. We'll get it going. But for right now, I'm going to just put this video out to let you know that everything's cool. Uh, I've been busy. I've been working. Uh, Actually, I've done some work on my train, the Bumblebee, doing some more detailing. And I found that, of course, I wasn't feeling well when I did a lot of this other, but all I was doing was just bending brass rod and then painting it black. But I found out that I'm missing some things. Uh, and I've got some things that appear to be broken off. I'm not sure. I didn't get them quite right. I've got some valve stems that don't have handles on them. And I had handles for every valve that I put on this. So I've added a lot of detail and I'm still straightening it out. Plus I'd lost the running boards. Well, I found two sets of running board and they're both a little different. Uh, and I don't know which ones go with this, but it doesn't matter. They both fit. And one of them I know went to I've taken several of these locomotives apart, the battery operated ones that were just super cheap. And I believe a couple of these running boards come from one of those. And since I've changed the compressor that's on the side of the loco, uh, one of these comes with a hole drilled in it that it's supposed to fit into. And the new compressor doesn't go down to the running board. So I found some of those. That's not a problem. These are needed to permanently attach the cab to the boiler. So I'll put those on when I'm ready to mount this back on the chassis. So I've kind of been working away at that. I've finally picked up some tools that I needed for doing the detail work on the New Jersey. I haven't gotten back on it. I had a full week last week of doctor visits and tests, and I'm telling you, the tests were pretty rugged and had me kind of laid up for the better part of the week. Uh, I did pick up some new tools, and when I get back on this, I think I'll be able to do some things I couldn't do before. But it's going to be slow going. Um, so still working away at that. I have completely reorganized and straightened up the workshop so that I can work a little easier here. So I just mainly want to put out a real quick video to let you know that everything's fine at the Life After Work Ships, Trains, and Planes workshop. And I will be posting a better video here shortly, because next week is going to be used up again with more tests, CT scans, all kinds of stuff that I really don't want to do. But mainly for at least 4 days of the week, my daughter and grandchildren are coming in from North Carolina, so we're going to get to spend some quality time together. And it's going to rain the whole week, naturally. So that's kind of my plans for the upcoming week. And hopefully, like I said, over the next few days, and possibly this weekend, I'll get a better, more comprehensive video out on exactly what I'm doing and where I'm going from here. So thank you for stopping in for this brief one, and we'll do better on the next one. Bye. The way that I found some missing parts was I took my webcam setup and I put it over my magnifying glass so that it made things easier for a blind man to see. And as you can see, I'm missing a handle here, and it's one of these handles, but I'm missing one here. And I've been checking everything else. I believe I'm all right here, but I do have some pieces that I put on. Now these, they came off another locomotive being used for something else, but these two pieces are supposed to attach here and here to the running board. And I have a running board that, unlike the one that came on this train, that has places for these to be attached. I mean, they're filled right now because I evidently cut something off of it when I took it apart. So anyway, I've got to throw this in to show how I was doing some of the detail work on my locomotive. Hey everyone, we're going to have a mail call. I've received a package from the Ukraine, and I can't remember exactly what it was that I purchased, so we're both going to enjoy this box opening. I'm going to try to keep this in the picture frame as much as possible. And we'll see what it is. Ooh, I hate this kind of styrofoam. This is that little popcorn stuff that gets everywhere, but they have carefully packaged this. Oh, okay. I kind of see what it is now. Trying to keep these little popcorn kernels from going absolutely everywhere, and now they're static electricity has them sticking to me. Oh boy. This is my least favorite stuff in the world. And I'm sure I'll be finding bits and pieces of this in the house. Okay. So, what have I got? Now they call this the engine cars. Which is the photo etch for the B-29 Super Fortress. And I'm going to have to be reading the instructions on where it goes. However, I don't know if that's going to be bright enough. This is a real dark day here in East Tennessee. I don't know if I'll ever get this focused. Anyway, these are the engine cars. These all fold up and ultimately, I believe, go in the wheel housings. They call them engine cars. I don't know why. But it's the B-29 Super Fortress engine cars from Metallic Details. And they are detailed and look pretty good, so I will be very interested in seeing how these go together. This box, I'm not sure what else I got. It may be, oh, these are engine details, and they are absolutely detailed. And I've got a whole box of engine details here for all of the engines and all of the parts for the engines. So I'll break these out later when I am ready to work on this B29 project. So I've got my photo etch, I've got everything it takes to get the engines put together on this B29 Super Fortress. So there we go. There's all those parts. And I'm not going to get them out now. We'll go over them again once I get started on the B29. This was the last of the parts I was looking for that B29. This is going to be fun. Going to have a lot of good stuff to put on it. My only concern right now about the B29 build is painting it. I even know what kind of paints I'm going to use, but that thing is huge. It's not going to fit in my spray booth, and to go outside with a whole bunch of this silver paint, I don't know, it's going to be a challenge just finding a place to paint this Super Fortress, because it is a big, bad, and beautiful airplane. Okay, well, that's enough for this mail call.